making my way back from work, back with another video today, man. After an 8-hour shift overnight, I'm now heading back and preparing for another day, which is going to fold in the blink of an eye. So I'm gonna get back, gonna make some grub, then we're gonna walk back up out the door. I don't really have much time since, you know, I'm coming back from work, so ideally I have like about 5 minutes, well, about 20 minutes tops. Then we're gonna leave the house and yeah, get back to it and start the day. But you ever notice, man, like how a new day presents itself when you blink, man, and the day's already over? It's a crazy thing, man. I find it to be extremely, extremely crazy. And it's like every minute spent not focusing deeply on your goals or ambitions, it's a day, man. It's a day wasted. It's a day gone. A day that can no longer be regained. So I'm really focused on being present as much as possible in the moment and doing everything possible to get to my goals, man. Get to that chicken bag, right? And get to that money is what they call it. So an opportunity presents itself every day. So you want to be open about the process and look at what you could do internally, man, not just externally, and be resourceful, be mindful about every small thing you do. For me, it's making sure that not only do I master this whole content thing, but it's also to make sure that I do everything else on the side possible to make sure that every time that I get is time well spent. Time spent is time that can no longer be regained. So I'm really keen on that, and it's something that I'm really focused on, man. You know, you don't get time back, and every time spent focused on goals, being driven, it's gonna be time well spent in my perspective. So it's one thing that I always look at in relation to where I aim to be, and where I aim to be is achieving absolute freedom to live my life in whichever way I deem fit. And the only way that's going to become a reality is being gung-ho on my time, man. Like being stingy about it, being selfish about it. I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, yo, I can't afford to be doing trivial and impertinent tasks or things that aren't going to contribute to where I need to be. Not where I want to be, where I need to be. I think where I want and where I need are two completely different things. Two completely different outcomes. If you want something, it's not as if you're willing to die for it. You're willing to spend every waking moment of your life to accomplish a goal. And when you need something, it becomes more of like a, yo, I need to accomplish this, and if I don't accomplish this thing, I'm not going to get to I'm not going to achieve my purpose, or I'm not going to be fulfilled in my goals, my purpose, and what I want to do for the rest of, or what I need to do for the rest of my life. That's exactly how I look at it in every aspect of it. And it's like, to me, it gets down to a point of having integrity, man. Are you willing to show up for yourself and do it in the way where it's, whether or not it's convenient, do it in a way where you're going to get to that place where you want to, where you need to be, not where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, man, like, you can't really forward your goals only because you value the perspectives or opinion of another individual in your life, man. If you don't rise up to your own goals, you're going to be easily influenced by other people in your life. And to me, it doesn't even matter whether or not you're closely related to the individual. If you don't have any grit, right, or you have any courage to stand up for you and your goals, somebody else will, and you're going to forever be subjected to lesser outcomes in your life, all because you didn't have what it takes to actually just show up for yourself. Show up for yourself, man. Get the job done. Only when you can do that on a continual basis is when you're going to see real change in the way that you look physically, real change in how you go about your financial goals, real change in the way that you look altogether. It's never easy to strike change. It's never easy to reach that next level. It never is, and it never will be. So I'm always an advocate of, what can I do with my spare time? What can I do that's going to help me get to my goals. Not faster, I mean steadily. And look at those goals like on a micro level. Instead of looking at the goal in the longer term, how about you look at that goal in the short term? Look at it weekly and ask yourself, okay, what's one thing that I can do this week that may contribute to my goals? And don't even look at it on a grander scale. Just take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. You know, if you look at it that way, you know, your goals will seem a lot shorter to achieve in that time frame, of course, because you're looking at it in a given week. So do that, and you'll get to the goal, man, in time. Let time run its course. Be patient. You don't need to race to the finish line. I think that race, this whole idea of moving faster, you can't ever race the process. You gotta let time run its course. It's just how it is. Anything that's going to last long typically requires you to be focused, be consistent about it, and do it in a way where you're gonna get the results you want to get for yourself. And there's no way you're going to get there if you're not consistent, you're not mindful of the process towards where you want to be, man. Be mindful of that, man. And if you can do that in ideally any which way, you're gonna get to your goal. That's how I look at it in terms of goal setting. It's how I look at it in terms of what I know I need to do towards my goals and how I want to get there, man. Because, like, if you look at it at the end of the day, man, you blink, the day's gone. The day's gone, man. It's gone. Like, the day just started for me. I'm on the Pacific Standard Time Zone, right? So it's like almost 8 o'clock here. The day's already over. Even though it just technically started again, the day's already over. So, and if you don't understand that the whole understanding, the whole idea of that and how there's no time, like, do everything you can possible today, man. Don't wait tomorrow. This whole idea of waiting until tomorrow is disgusting. It's stupid and it's disgusting. You can't move to where you need to be today. Why wait tomorrow? Tomorrow is never promised. Only by God's grace do we get to see tomorrow. We get to see today because we are in the present moment. And you should live life too in the present moment. And you know, if you got pride and you got integrity in who you are as a character, what your character is, what you stand for, your ideals, beliefs, like, you'll do everything in your power to make sure you not only rise towards those goals, but to make sure you meet the demands and expectations required to play at a high level. And for me, what it means to be a content creator or a personal trainer doing this whole thing online, like, it's all about meeting my own expectations, man. It's never easy. Never will it be easy. And every day you're met with the challenge of attempting to post, attempting to do the reach outs, attempting to escape this whole job or corporation, or to escape this whole idea, this whole belief that's been planted that you have to show up to a facility, no matter where it is, for the rest of your days. You can't do anything when you want on your own time. You know, there's always going to be somebody running your life or telling you when you need to do this, when you need to do that, and it literally controls the way how you run your life, because your life is practically revolved around somebody else's schedule. I find that remotely disgusting. If I can't, plan something on my own accord in whichever way I deem fit, then that means, you don't have control of your life. And to me, like, there is no greater sense of fulfillment than planning something or being able to create something, build something that lasts a lifetime, a brand that stands the test of time. That can only be acquired through relentless work ethic, and in doing so is where I know I need to be. A vast world with limitless opportunity. And to be able to witness and see all of it, it's going to require something. It's going to require me to move a little bit different, which is why I aim to achieve complete and absolute freedom to run my life in whichever way I seem fit, man. The whole purpose behind helping men achieve lifelong transformations that withstand the test of time is for them to improve the longevity of life, quality of life, and to improve the overall relations and how they perceive their own fitness journey. Because the habits you learn in your fitness journey will stand with you for as long as you live. And the goal of working, or let's just say cooperating together, is for you to learn those habits that's going to help you maintain the physique, build the physique you are looking to achieve for the rest of your life. So you will never, ever have to work with another coach or associate again to achieve your fitness goals. That's the whole goal. To help you learn the principles and the habits so you will never, ever have to invest into another coach again and maintain those results for as long as you live. That's what it means to help men achieve the highest quality of life imaginable. That's gonna be it for this video, man. Go follow, go subscribe down below to this page, man, for more information, more resources to help you get into a calorie deficit, man, and get to your next 20 pounds down in only 16 weeks.